This was our best cycle yet. I started out by having Claude help me backfill some tests. When doing big refactors, it's always important to have tests to make sure that you don't break something as you're changing everything. It was nothing earth-shattering, maybe about 45% test coverage all the way up to 53 or so. But it did cover very important parts of the application that if they broke, it would be very painful for both me and the users. After that, I wanted to do one more structural change to the app. Originally, when I wrote the application, it relied on local notifications for the timer to inform the rest of the app that the state had changed. So when your timer ticks down and it tells you to go stand or sit, it sends out a wild notification across the application so that the menu, the app, everything just knows that the state changed. That can be a little bit of an unreliable pattern. Notifications sometimes show up delayed or not at all. And so I switched over to delegation. This gives me a more connected way to say, hey, the state has changed, go update yourself. It's a very common pattern in developing for Apple platforms. It's much more safe. After that, it was time to dig into the UI. If you watched the last devlog, you know that I had one more building block that I wanted to make to help have all of our premium features just come together a little bit more easily. And that building block is this new modifier that I added. I can tack it onto any view and it gives us this nice little way to indicate to users that something is premium. You can see it has this little disabled look to it and a lock on as well to kind of indicate that there's something holding back this feature. At the same time, I removed the old AppKit way into preferences. Now we're strictly going into SwiftUI. You can see I've added that modifier to this feature just for testing purposes. And when you click on it, it gives you a little bit of a wiggle to say, hey, maybe you should go look at this. I'm playing with calling it Plus or Premium, some other name. All of this UI will change a little bit before we get to the final release. Clicking on this button in the upper right starts us into the subscription flow. I also added support for free trials, although you don't see it here in this. I think I've kind of figured out how I want to handle the subscriptions. There will be a free trial, there will be a monthly price, an annual price, and a larger full price if you want to just buy the software outright. With these tools in place, I'm ready to wrap up Upstanding 2.0. I've got a few premium features I want to add, so we're talking maybe 1 or 2 more devlogs before this app is ready to be in your hands. I hope you'll keep watching and see you in the next one.